Hiya, it's Zoe. Alright, finishing off cardiovascular with another set of drugs. So, starting off, we have is Zetatimib? I don't know. Zetatimib, brand name, Zetia. It's used for dyslipidemia and is a cholesterol absorption inhibitor. Omega-3 fatty acids, brand names Lavazo or Vasipa. It's for hypertriglyceridemia and is a fatty acid. Fenofibrate, brand names Tricor or Trilipix. It's used for dyslipidemia and hypertriglyceridemia and is a fibric acid derivative. Gemfibrozil, brand name Lopid, is used for dyslipidemia and hypertriglyceridemia and is a fibric acid derivative. Atorvastatin, brand name Lipitor, is used for dyslipidemia and prevention of cardiovascular events. It is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor. Lovastatin, brand name Mevacor, is used for dyslipidemia and prevention of cardiovascular events and is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor. Pravastatin, brand name Pravachol, is used for dyslipidemia and prevention of cardiovascular events and is a HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor. Rosuvastatin, brand name Crestor, is used for dyslipidemia and prevention of cardiovascular events and is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor. Simvastatin, brand name Cozar, is used for dyslipidemia and prevention of cardiovascular events and is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor. Bumetanide, brand name Bumex, is used for hypertension and edema and is a loop diuretic. Furosemide, brand name Lasix, is used for hypertension and edema and is a loop diuretic. Torsemide, brand name Demodex, is used for hypertension and edema and is a loop diuretic. Labetalol, brand name Tranidate, is used for hypertension and is a mixed alpha-beta blocker. Carvedilol, brand name Coreg, is used for hypertension and heart failure and is a mixed alpha-beta blocker. Diltiazem, brand name Cardizem, and Cardia, is used for hypertension, angina, and arrhythmias and is a non-dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker. Verapamil, brand name Calin and Verlin, is used for hypertension, angina, and arrhythmias, non-dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker. Propanolol, brand name Enderol, is used for hypertension, essential tremor, and migraine prophylaxis, and is a non-selective beta blocker. Sotalol hydrochloride, brand name Betapace, is used for ventricular arrhythmias and atrial fibrillation, and is a non-selective beta blocker. Spironolactone, brand name Aldactone, is used for hypertension, edema, heart failure, hyperaldosteronism, and is a potassium-sparing diuretic. Triamterene with a hydrochlorothiazide, brand names Diazide or Maxide, is used for hypertension and edema. It is a potassium-sparing diuretic / thiazide diuretic. Bisoprolol, brand name Zebeta, is used for hypertension and is a selective beta-1 blocker. Nebivolol, brand name Bistolic, is used for hypertension and is a selective beta-1 blocker. Atenolol, brand name Tenormin, is used for hypertension, angina, and prevention of cardiovascular events and is a selective beta-1 blocker. Metoprolol succinate, brand name Troprol XL, It's used for hypertension, angina, and prevention of cardiovascular events and heart failure, and is a selective beta-1 blocker. Bisoprolol fumarate with hydrochlorothiazide, brand name Zyac, is used for hypertension and is a selective beta-1 blocker and thiazide diuretic. Chlorthalidone, brand name Thalitone, is used for hypertension and edema and is a thiazide diuretic. Hydrochlorothiazide, brand name Macrozid, is used for hypertension and edema and is a thiazide diuretic. Hydrochlorothiazide with losartan potassium, brand name Hyzar, is used for hypertension. It is a thiazide diuretic and angiotensin II receptor blocker. Hydrochlorothiazide with valsartan is brand name is Diovan HCT and is used for hypertension. And it is a thiazide diuretic and an angiotensin II receptor blocker. Hydrochlorothiazide with lisinopril, brand name Zesturic, is used for hypertension and is a thiazide diuretic and an angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitor. Alright, that was a mouthful. So that's the end of cardiovascular. Have fun.